in a word, Japan is behind and Japan is advanced. I understand that after the global financial crisis, there was a sentiment that for banks there should be more regulations, stricter supervision, and more new players in order to make the market more competitive. That is a global trend. And actually, we had that situation 30 years ago. We had the financial crisis, and we have the online digital banks, several banks for the past 20 years. Without that kind of banks has no physical presence.
Right.
So in that was, Japan is well advanced. And also 10 years ago, Japan is the first country to introduce the formal regulations on the crypto transactions.
Right.
And that was the basis for the MiCA of the Europe and that kind of thing. So Japan is advanced, but we are also catching up the global trend.
Right.
And currently, Japanese economy is now just kicking in. You look at the sort of Tokyo Stock Exchange Index.
Right.
Now it's beyond the 50,000. So Japanese companies are actually moving to introduce digitalization. So that's the sort of basic background of the Japanese situation. Well, there are many opportunities, but basically I would raise 3 examples. First one is digitalization tokenization. And the second one is the payments and the embedded finance. And the third one is the sort of regtech and suptech. And these are the areas for the potential in Japan. Well, Japanese regulators are very supportive. For example, the former Commissioner Ito clearly stated that financial institutions should be well aware of the risk of not using AI. And the JFSA has set up the sort of fintech support office, giving the sort of regulatory support and navigate the regulations.
Right.
And the metropolitan government is offering even the sort of financial support and the subsidies. And also they provide the sort of consultations where to locate the office and about even the sort of medical and education. So that kind of ecosystem would be creating the sort of ecosystem for the new fintech companies. Prime Minister Takaichi set up Japan's strategy for the growth. And he set up the sort of council to discuss the specific details.
Right.
But digitalization and AI are identified as one of the sort of strategic areas. So there would be more sort of public and private investment expected. And we have set up the sort of very supportive regulatory environment. So this would be a real opportunity for even the global fintech companies to enter into Japan to scale up. We have a large economy. So if, for example, global Singaporean fintech companies would like to scale up, Japanese market is a good opportunity, I think.